NFL, brother. The rookies are in camp, and the vets are about to report. And hopefully, now that the 49ers caved with their second-round pick, they didn't guarantee him his entire contract. They guaranteed like 80% of it or 83% of it or whatever. So he was going to earn $10 million. They're giving him 8 point whatever, guaranteed, all of that guaranteed. And now I wonder if that's going to lead to the rest of these second-round picks going, okay, give me 80% guaranteed, and I'll lock in.
I don't even know what the context really is here. Is it before those two teams, the Browns and the Texans, gave out those guaranteed deals to second rounders, say 2, 3, 4 years ago? What was the going rate in terms of guaranteed money on those second round contracts?
I think the only thing guaranteed was the signing bonus, right? Everything else was up for grabs.
Which was like what percentage, probably on average, of the entire contract value?
For a second round pick, it's probably not bad. Well, I can look and see what you would normally get. But, I mean, guaranteeing 80% of a second rounder's contract doesn't sound like it's completely off base to me. If your signing bonus was going to be, 15% of your contract, but after that signing bonus, if they didn't like what they saw, you get cut and get nothing. But now maybe Good luck, NFL. Good luck, NFL, because guess what next is going to happen next season? Those second rounders are going to want them guaranteed deals. And you know what? When all the second rounders get guaranteed deals, you know what's going to happen in the third round? They're going to want some guaranteed money as well.
What would be in it for Houston and Cleveland to do that?
Well, Houston did it real quick. They were like, this is our guy. This is the dude we want. And they immediately gave him the guaranteed money, right? Like it wasn't but a couple of days after the end of the draft that they gave him that guaranteed money, right? So, but once again, if you're like, yeah, he's going to be here in 4 years. He's going to be here in 4 years.
Okay, so here it is. So overthecap.com studied how long, on average, second-round picks that were drafted from years 2015 to 2022 remained with that selected team.
Okay.
Nearly 97% lasted at least 2 years with their original drafted team, but only 84% stuck around 3+ seasons.
Oh.
And about 62% made it through 4 or more with their originally drafted team.
So there's going to be like 30% of the teams that had a second round pick. You guarantee them the money, and it was a mistake. It was a mistake because he after 2 seasons you could have cut him and let him go, but now you still got to pay him for 2 more years. I don't know, man. I mean, I hear the arguments from both sides that you start guaranteeing money, then it's going to change the nature of the sport. But you gonna play less hard because you got guaranteed money? That's not how it happens in the NBA and Major League Baseball, right? Like, I mean, those guys bring it despite what they're getting paid, whether they show up or they don't show up, right? I mean, if you give NFL players guaranteed money or guarantee their contracts, like in every other professional sport, does it hurt the product on the field, Coach?
I don't know that it hurts. I think this is more of a business behind the scenes type of a...
This is owners saving themselves, from each other.
It almost looks maybe intentional by NFL owners to almost counterprove against what everybody thought was collusion happening around guaranteed contracts with quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. And
It's
Houston's like, that ain't us.
No,
you ain't talking about us.
Clearly,
we're guaranteeing money.
Houston and Cleveland they're the sacrificial lambs to save the shield. Mm-hmm. That's the real conspiracy theory. The only reason this happened with the second round draft picks is for these NFL owners to prove that they have nothing.
3-dimensional chess from Coach, because you're right. You are right.
Because that felt very collusional. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's a word, but I made it one.
I think it is. I think you're right. If it is.
Until this feels the opposite. This is like, I'm going to stick it to the rest of you. The other 29, 30 teams.
Right, that's what I'm saying. There's going to be some teams that go rogue. Like, all the owners are trying to be like, yo, man, listen, if we keep it the way it is, it's going to be a better game and everybody's going to get rich. We're all going to get rich. But there's going to be a couple of owners that go rogue, and then there's nothing you can do about it. Then the only way to compete with those teams is to do the same thing and guarantee that money. This is a tough position, but I don't, like, once again, it's not my money. It's not my money. Spend it however you want. You give every single player $30 million. I don't care,
Let's
man.
have a fun little Broncos exercise with regard to this conversation.
All
of
right.
Fully guaranteed contracts and a possible holdout, maybe even a lengthy holdout for a second-round draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the Denver Broncos' last 6 or 7 second-round draft picks.
Okay.
And you just consider in this new 2025 world, you might have to live without that player for the majority of training camp, therefore slow down their process and progress, getting ready to be a contributor on your field. All right, so here are the second-round picks for the Denver Broncos. All right, none last year. Okay, talking about 2024. Their third-round pick was Jonah Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
2023.
Yeah, you know what?
Marvin Mims Jr.
Oh, yeah, I'd guarantee him.
2022. Nick Bonito.
Yeah, I'd guarantee him too.
2021. Javonte Williams.
Hey, see, then you're in trouble. Now you're in trouble.
Because guess what this year is right now?
Yeah, is this his third or fourth?
This would have been year 4.
Yeah, and you would have had to pay him.
This would have been year 5. Sorry. This would have been year 5.
Oh, okay.
Last year would have been year 4.
So, yeah, see, then you'd been, if you would have guaranteed Javonte his full deal.
2020.
Ooh, who is it?
KJ Hamler. So last year, or 2023 would have been his guaranteed 4th year.
See, but I'm okay with you paying the price for making a bad draft pick instead of the player paying the price for being drafted where he was. You know what I mean?
2019.
Ooh, who is
Dalton Reisner. What say you?
Sure,
okay, man?
Guarantee him, man. Sure, guarantee him. But see, those are the kind of, guarantee him that money. That's
2018, fine. Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, guarantee him that money.
2017, with the 51st overall pick, the Denver Broncos select DeMarcus Walker.
Oh, hell no.
Defensive end out of Florida State.
Hell no.
2016. With the 63rd overall pick in the second round, the Denver Broncos have selected defensive tackle Adam Gotsis.
Hell no.
Out of Georgia Tech.
Nah.
With the 2015 second round pick, the Denver Broncos select Ty Sambrailo.
No. Hell no.
Cody Latimer.
Ooh, I'm going to still say no, but that's not, whatever. I wouldn't care. Yeah,
Monte Ball.
That's an interesting one, too, man. See,
Brock Osweiler.
If it's Brock,
you would fully guarantee Brock Osweiler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that would have saved you some money, right? But I don't know. So we were like more positive than negative, but even then it would have cost you, I don't know how many.
When you say less than 50% of who we read in the last decade of Denver Broncos drafts, you would want, that would have panned out as a 4th-year option for this player.
Right. But once again, I'm okay making the team pay for making a bad draft pick rather than the guy being drafted wherever. Because you know what I mean? Like if.
But then you have now you're in cap hell potentially. You know, you're building up potentially more possibilities for cap hell.
Yeah, but don't you want.
And you want the entire NFL to be cap strong.
But you want teams, if you make bad decisions, you shouldn't be able to just hop, skip, and jump your way out of them. Like it should cost you a price.
Let me ask you a question, Berto.
You
ever made a bad decision?
I make them all. I'm sure I made 3 this morning.
You were able to hop, skip, and jump your way out of it, weren't you?
Yeah, but like nobody's relying on me to bring a championship to the city.
I'm relying on you to bring a championship radio show this morning.
That's true, man. Keep hoping on that. Keep hoping and dreaming and see how it goes. But this is tough. The NFL. Guess what? This is happening. This is happening. The NFL. We're going to get to the place where second round draft picks are fully guaranteed.
And you know what's
man.
beautiful about it? The shield was saved yet again. Because of this, we know collusion and the National Football League are not synonymous.
Not a thing. But they're still. They still got to investigate, right? Remember the union came out with a statement, and the union statement was like, "Hey, we don't believe there was collusion, but we're gonna investigate to see if there was collusion." I was like, "Come on, man! You can't say both. You can't say I don't think there was collusion, but we're also gonna investigate whether there's collusion." Like, yeah. But yeah,
you ever colluded?
What exactly is that? Like me and KJ just being like, "Yo, KJ, man,
hey, let's make Sanford sound really dumb today." And you both are like, easy.
Right.
Just let him talk.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, is collusion a thing in the real world? Nah. I mean, there would be, like, what would be collusion? If, like, if we colluded with the fan? If we, like, or that would be collusion, right? If we got together with all the other sports radio stations in this city and we're like, hey, here's what we're going to do, or whatever, to try to get money. I don't know. I don't know. But this whole thing where, like, all I want is professional sports owners whose number one goal is to win. You can make as much. I don't make as much. Sleep on piles, $100 bills. I do not care as long as priority number one is winning, because that's why we do this. That's why we watch this stuff. That's why we care about this stuff, man, is winning. As long as professional owners, number one goal is winning. I don't care if, like, number 3 or 4 is, like, getting everybody together to figure out how to make more money for everybody. It doesn't bother me. As long as goal number 1 is I want to beat you, instead of like, hey, let's me and you get together and figure out how to kind of be good. Nuh-uh. Otherwise, why you play to win the game, right? That's what this is all about. This is what it's about. I don't care. The hell with your exhibition and your orange slices, man. Championships. And as long as the owners of professional sports are about winning instead about winning first and making money second, that's all I care.